Larry Ellis, and I am a candidate for the Humphreys County Assessor of Property in the 2012 election that will be held August the 2nd. And I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about the reasons I decided to run for Assessor of Property and some other concerns along with that. For many years, I have been involved, over 30 years, been involved with real estate appraisal and assessment, having worked 29.5 years with the Tennessee Division of Property Assessments, and 16 of those years serving as a regional appraisal supervisor, Region 1 in Jackson, Tennessee. After having to travel for so many years, I decided to retire at that time with early retirement. And I have always thought that somewhere towards the end of my career that I would run for Assessor of Property. Well, the last 3 terms here in Humphreys County, I would like to have been a part of that election process as a candidate. But out of respect for the assessor, who is a very good Christian woman and a friend, I would not seek the nomination. So now I find myself at a point in my career where it's time for me to make that move and to run for assessor. After the assessor who's in office now be over 37 years, I'm somewhere 37 and a half years of service to the county. And I feel like it's time for me to offer my skills and education and experience to the Humphreys County voters and to realize one of my life goals. Now, with that, of course, there's going to be some people who question me for some of the things that I have been posting on my website, votelarryellis.com, and saying maybe that these are bad things for me to say. Well, I can understand the concern there, and really, I'm not doing this. I'm not posting the discrepancies and what I believe to be inequities and unfairness in assessment to hurt or harm anyone, but it is to bring to the voters' attention the positive aspects of electing me to the office, so that you, the voter, will know the things the concerns that I have and the areas that I will address in assessments to effect better and more equitable and more fair assessments in Humphreys County. Being an assessor is a difficult job. I think any assessor will tell you that. I've worked with many assessors across the state over the years. I know that they can meet challenges that are truly great. And I've met those as well in my work and helping assessors and monitoring and auditing and performing reappraisal programs for many of the counties in the state. And I know it's a difficult job. And that's why it's so important that an assessor would seek to be educated and to gain knowledge about appraisal and assessment. You can have a lot of knowledge about the county. You can have a lot of knowledge about the people of the county. But if you do not possess the knowledge and have the skills, knowing the methods and techniques of appraisal and assessment, you're limited as far as what you can do in an assessor's office. And that's why the Tennessee Division of Property Assessments has sent many of their employees to training classes, both fundamental and advanced courses. And that's why many assessors across the state seek more training and education. And I have been teaching appraisal and real estate assessment for property assessment across the state for a number of years now, and I have seen many assessors from different states and, well, as from the state of Tennessee that have been in my class. And I know the difficulty that they experience in learning these. Many of the classes, I mean, they're week-long intensive classes. They're very similar to a college course that is spread out over an entire semester, but in these classes, it is all packed into one intense week. and sometimes into 2 weeks. So don't take it that it's just a week long, that it's an easy thing. Actually, these are 4-day classes where there's 30 hours of instruction and then an examination, a 3.5 hour to 8-hour examination, depending on the course. So these are very difficult, and they're important so that you can bring uniformity and equity and fairness to the assessment. So whenever I bring out many of these examples that you'll be seeing in some of the next videos, please keep in mind, this is not to target an individual. This is not to target the assessor of Humphreys County. And many times when I refer to the assessors, the Humphreys County assessor records or something that's going on there, I'm not targeting the individual. Again, I respect her. I believe she is a fine Christian person, and have always respected her and believe she has gone about doing her job conscientiously. I believe the element that is missing that will make me be able to perform better as your next assessor is the education and the experience that I've gained through many real estate appraisal classes and meeting many assessors across the states and having that broad knowledge to deal with difficult valuation issues, to understand the maintenance of the assessor's records, the responsibilities there, as well as the mechanics and the techniques and methods of actually valuing all types of properties. I believe I can serve you, the Humphreys County property owner, and taxpayer, and voter, as the best candidate for the upcoming election. I would appreciate your consideration. If you haven't done so, please visit my website, www.votelarryellis.com. And if you have any questions, please send me an email or call me. My phone number and email address both is on that website. I look forward to hearing from you, and I would appreciate your consideration as your next Humphreys County Assessor of Property. Thank you.